All right, here I is. Tell somebody I am here. Just about to go live. Welcome, 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 welcome. Here we are. I don't know. Look at all my colors here, and everything says that I'm live, and you should be able to see me. That means I am even more grateful. That poor guy on that picture there, he don't look so good, do he? He's not looking good because he failed. Now, no one wants to fail in life. I'm telling you that right now. Nobody wants to fail. Okay. And a lot of times when people fail, they just totally give up. They won't even go back and try no more. But what I'm going to do, now I got the camera adjusted and I can see the microphones on, we're going to go ahead and get started. And what I'm doing today, folks, I'm taking my notes from an article from an author by the name of Harvey Mackay. 7 reasons, the 7 reasons we fail. All right. Again, that's by Harvey Mackay. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go through all 7 of them because I don't want to be on here that long. So if I don't go through all 7 of them, what you can always do is just take and inbox me and I'll send you the rest. But I thought this article was very interesting. It's a problem that we all face, and therefore we need to face the challenges together. It says any success person will honestly admit failing happens. I'm sorry. As any successful will honestly admit, failure happens, and we've all had our fair share of it. And I can tell you this from being in business since, I got to go way back. Whoa, since, first business was in 1974, right? It was a successful one, but not every business that you start is successful, okay? I always like to say this. When you try something that doesn't happen, you just found out that the way that you're trying it doesn't work. So what does that tell you to do? You need to go out and find a new way to try it, right? And I also found out that one of my lights are not on, and I'm gonna just leave it off tonight. Okay, it's about getting the text. That's what's important. So the question is, so why do we fail, and how do we fix it? And that's what we're going to try to cover in the next few minutes. According to Shiv Kara, author of You Can Win, failures most often occur for one of 7 reasons. And Harvey Mackay, bestselling author and business speaker, says each one can teach us something of value. Now that I truly believe. Okay? Because normally when I find an article I want to talk on, I'll take and do a search. And in that search, I'll get a comparison, from some other people, and I'll come to my own conclusion. All right, but then I want to keep this one brief today. We're going to stick right here. Now, this I think is very important. It's one of the key ones here. And of course, is lack of persistency, right? That's number 1. It says more people fail not because they lack knowledge or talent, but because they just quit. Lack of persistency. It is important to remember 2 words, persistence and resistance. Persist is what must be done, and resist what ought not to be done. Okay. Try new approaches. Persistence is important, but repeating the same actions over and over again, hoping, this time you succeed, probably won't get you any closer to your objective. Look at your previous unsuccessful efforts and decide what to change. Now that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. Now I know you've heard the expression, if you don't succeed, try and try again. Well, guess what? That's true. Okay. But it didn't say try the same thing, right? Okay. There's different methods of marketing. And I always tell people, test one or learn one, put it to work for you. All right, give it a period of time. If it doesn't work, then try something else. Right? That's just like a lot of times, all you who do solo ads, every solo ads does not get you the amount of opens that you would like. Okay, so that means you have to go back and play with the words, try different subject titles and different things like this. So yeah, it's okay to fail, my opinion. Lack of conviction, and this is a big one. Number 2 on the list of 7 as to why people fail. Lack of conviction. I see this one right here every day. I'm going to repeat it. Lack of conviction. Okay. It's like when you start something, what is your conviction to it? Are you going to be there until you cross the finish line like most marathon runners? Or are you going to run? Now, what he wrote was people with that conviction take the middle of the road. But what happens in the middle of the road? You get run over. People without conviction go along to get along because they lack confidence and courage. They conform in order to get accepted, even when they know that what they're doing is wrong. Okay? Decide what is important to you. Did you hear that? What's important to you? If something is worth doing, it's worth doing right and doing well. Let your passion show even in the mundane task. It's okay to collaborate and cooperate for success, but it's not okay to comprise your values. Okay? Now, I'm sitting here thinking while I'm reading, like I said, I've been in business a long time and more than one type of business in my lifetime. And this is what I see in a number of network marketing businesses. This is sad to say, but it's real. It's for real. People are not committed. They don't have a conviction. Okay, it's like, okay, I'm gonna try it. But look, if I don't make no money in the first week, I'm gone. I've actually had that happen before with business partners. And it's like, well, wait a minute, you paid your money. Don't you understand the principle? When you invest money, the first thing you want to do is get a return on your investment. A return. One of my big questions when people join is how fast do you want to make money? Okay? Because normally, the example in my business, the basics you need to learn, you can do it within 24 hours if you want to. If you want to. That's like coming down to that, well, how bad do you want it? And some people, sad to say, they're in business, but it's like, it's monopoly. Okay, when the monopoly money run out, I'm out. You know, and that's not the way business works. Rationalization. Winners might analyze, but they never rationalize. Losers rationalize and have a book full of excuses to tell you why they couldn't succeed. Wow. Okay. It was my sponsor. My sponsor, he didn't help me out enough. Now, if you go to my videos, you find out I've got one there. I think it says something about your failing is not your sponsor's fault or something like that. That's the title. I can't remember just off the top of my head. But it's not about your sponsor. I just had to tell this to a young lady just this week. Number one, you should be thankful to your sponsor for introducing you to the business, for giving you the opportunity. Now, what you do with it is on you, but to come back and say, well, you know, my horse just died, so I got to quit. Your horse died, so you got to quit? You need money to bury your horse? You see what I'm saying? You know, or the plane flew over my house the wrong way, so I got to quit. Come on, give me a break. When you started, you had certain dreams, desires, goals you wanted to have for you and your family. Okay? And then it doesn't work out the way you think it should the first week, and you quit and you come up with these phony excuses. At least tell the truth. I'm lazy. Okay? I didn't know it required this for me to go to work. I just thought I'd pay my money and the money was going to roll in. Really? Okay, number 4, dismissal of past mistakes. Dismissal of past mistakes. Some people live and learn and some only live. Failure is a teacher. And if we have the right attitude, wise people learn from their mistakes. Yes, I'm here to tell you, okay? I'm one of these people that sometimes people say that I try to be a perfectionist. But see, that was my daddy's fault. Because Sonny said, son, if you're going to do something, do it right. Okay, so that means that when I get into something, okay, these sleeves right here on my shirt, I roll them sleeves up. I roll them up. And I'm going to learn it. Okay? If I can, I'm going to master it. If I was tomorrow decide to be a singer, yeah, I can do that too. But I want to be the best singer I can. Okay. And you know what's funny? I didn't discover I had even had a voice that people liked until I was 60. I just thought, okay, well, yeah, I used to sing in choir, church, always with a group around me. But to actually stand on a stage and sing solo, wow, that's a great experience. Try it. I found out through karaoke. Okay. So um we all make mistakes. Get over it. Okay? Put it to the side. It's behind you. You made a mistake yesterday. You don't have to make the same mistake again. Now that you know that you made it. Lack of discipline. Whoa, this is a big one. See, this is where the United States military came at in my life, okay? Because that's what they teach you. They drill you so much from the time you join to example, if you're in infantry, to the time you actually have to go to war and actually use those weapons and skills, combat skills and whatnot. That's why I always tell people, when you mess with an older vet, you need to be careful because the Army trained us in, yeah, combat arms. They trained us to kill folks. That's the truth. I'm not going to hide it from you. Okay, so if you see an old vet, be careful. All right, you might try to be playing and something just happened by accident from his just a reflex because he was trained. He's disciplined. I see a punch coming, I'm gonna duck and knock it out the way, and I'm not gonna tell you what else could happen, but you understand what I'm trying to say. But it came from the discipline, the training. So anyone who has accomplished anything worthwhile has never done it without discipline. Discipline takes self-control, sacrifice, avoiding distraction and temptation. And you know what? It says it means staying focused. I don't want to miss that part. I just caught it on the side there. And I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes, you got to practice. There you go. That's what we're looking for. Staying focused. That's part of your discipline. You have to practice staying focused on your goal, whatever it is. Because we human beings, we sway. We sway left to right. Why do you think people go to church every Sunday? Some people Wednesday and Friday. Stay focused. Now this one says, this one I had to learn this one. Don't be a perfectionist. You might have an idealized vision of what success will look and feel like, although it can be motivational, it might not be realistic. Succeeding at one goal won't eliminate all your problems. Be clear on what will satisfy your objectives and don't obsess yourself about artificial details. And this is another one. I'm gonna go ahead and finish them off here. I think I would go to say poor self-esteem. Number 6. Poor self-esteem is lack of self-respect, self-worth. People with low self-esteem. And you know how you can see this when a person's in network marketing business? Example. When I'm in the States, if I'm in network marketing, I love to go to Walmart's. Okay? I love to go to Walmart's. I'll tell you exactly what I do. I'll get me this is training, okay? I'll get a cart and I'll go to the grocery department, throw a few items in there. I'll have a list made up, right? And then I'll walk around, right? And I'm looking for a certain type of person that I would like to have in my business. An example, let's see, I see a mother with 2 kids, or mother and father with 2 kids. That tells me they probably got rent, right? As you see, groceries, car payment, all that. They could use to be in business for themselves. I want them as business partners because I know if they like what I'm doing, they're going to be serious about it. And I'll just get into a conversation. Excuse me, ma'am, do you happen to know where they keep the mayonnaise in this place or something like that? And I'll come out of Walmart, I'll have anywhere from a minimum of 5, 10, maybe 15 leads, depending on how long I'm in there. But on the average, between 5 and 10 leads I would pick up. Starbucks, love it. Get in line and talk to people. People with low self-esteem, they can't do that. I always say, now, I'm not a doctor, but I believe one thing that will kill low self-esteem is you have to love yourself first as a person. Okay? You have to learn to love yourself. Because if you love you, others will too, and they will feel it. I have a son. He just happens to be in direct marketing also. And he's done this ever since a child. He'll walk into a room and it's like, hi. He'll light up. That big smile is there, and it just lights the room up. That's helped him with so much success in his life. And I don't even know if he even knows it. Okay? So, a little tip there. And last one, fatalistic attitude. A fatalist attitude prevents people from accepting responsibility for their position in life. They attribute success and failure to luck. Woo. They resign themselves to their fate, regardless of their efforts, and whatever has to happen, what happened anyway. Really? What books are these people reading? Okay? Let me explain something to you, because I think this is very important. We're in control. When I say we're in control, now, I believe that I'm a man of God. So therefore, I believe in the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. And that's who directs me when I'm in business. I learned a long time ago that something that, I can't turn that off either. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to cut that person off and get back to him. I'm just trying to figure out how to cut my phone off. Okay. Well, it looked like it cut off itself. I'm sorry. Those are things you're supposed to cut off when you do tapes like this. Anyway, what I was about to say is that I learned a long time ago that you have to love you first. And then others will feel it because you will glow. You will show it. And then people will want to be around you. Okay. Something I want to read there. It says, look in the mirror every day and say, I'm in charge. You might not have control over every phase of your life, but you have more control than you realize, and you are responsible for your own happiness and success. Your attitude determines your altitude, and you can turn down and out into up and atom. You know, this is why we push. It's very important that you have personal development in your life. Okay. Positivity, desire to succeed, understanding that God loves you and he wants the best for you. Okay, so it's kind of connecting your inner you with you, and then you will make the whole world shine and you'll be very successful in life. You know what? I think that's a good spot to end right there. Okay. I truly appreciate you taking the time to listen to this. The only thing I ask, and I don't know how that happened, y'all been watching that all that time? Whoa, you weren't supposed to see that one. And I can't even go back and do this over. It bugs me. Okay, I probably will because I didn't want that picture to show the whole time. But I guess it was a positive picture, right? It showed you what you could have in life versus failing, right? That you can have a lot of success in your life. And I truly want you to have that. All right, guys, ladies, I've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. What I'm going to talk about, guess what? I have no idea. By the way, if you haven't registered for my webinar tonight, it's on. I should have put it. I'll put it in the. Give me a few minutes. I'll put it in the description here about the webinar tomorrow night. Where am I at? Got to get out of here. End meeting. There it is. Actually, I got to hit 2 buttons to get out of here. That's why you always see me doing that. Look, like I always say, God loves you, and so do I. God bless.